Good evening, welcome to You Can't Handle the Truth Movies. My name's Chris, this is James, and we're going to do,
We're going to review
Predator, Killer of Killers.
You can't handle the truth.
3 of the fiercest warriors in human history become prey to the ultimate killer of killers.
short and sweet. I've got quite a bit to say about this, so do you want to go first?
Ooh, okay. So I really enjoyed the 3 different stories, separate stories, and then come together at the end. I liked the different fighting styles, the story arcs, how that was all done. But there's something about the animation style, I can't think of a word to accurately describe it, other than scratchy.
Scratchy.
It wasn't smooth. It was
separate to the actual movie. I found it. I had to stop watching it the first time I watched it because the motion on such a large screen was making me feel kind of sick. It was kind of very. I'm not really sure. I don't watch a lot of animation. I've had a quick look at some other reviews and reviewers because I very rarely watch animations. So
right.
I wanted to give it a chance, and it's quite highly regarded, this movie, and I could definitely see why. A lot of concepts in it, especially if I'm a big Predator, Aliens fan and all that. And all the people that like animations and stuff tend to have loved it, and I fully see why. But for me, if they was able to capture this in a live action Predator, it would have been amazing. 3 different stories, it'd be like the blood sport of Predator, which is really what is the core Predator. I don't mean to take away from the animation. It's just I'm not into animations. But it was a good story. It had a lot of scenes in it with the fighting styles. There's a lot of stuff you'd want to see in live action. But for me, anything that's put into animation is because you can just draw it or animate it however you want. It just takes away from it a little bit. But it did have all the scenes in you want. It had a lot of action, a lot of gore, had all the storyline.
It gave me like a Predator 2 feel. You know, where he's in the ship. And he fights Predator and he gets awarded that gun, which is the gun that...
Oh, that was my segue. I was going to...
I've ruined it. I'm sorry.
I didn't know you knew that. I was going to say that was going to be my fit. Yeah, so that's Danny Glover's gun.
Sorry. Well, I mean, of course I knew it. Like, I watched it. When it was Danny Glover, obviously they all appear and they just give him the gun and see you later. They kind of followed that sport kind of trend on, which when you did the Alien vs Predator films, I had that same... that they create the aliens for the sport and all that, which I didn't really like those films. But that concept of the Predator being the ultimate hunter and wanting to hunt warriors and hunters and things like that. In the second film, it picked up on it way more with the kid with the fake gun. Pew, 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 and he's sat in a tree. And it looks at him and realises it's a fake gun, it's a child, it's not a threat, and just leaves him. There's no point. And they followed that kind of theme really well. They kept the whole Predator arc and the different types of Predator. I like that in some of the other films. I don't like the other films with them in, but I like the idea of them being different. Like we are, all people are different. So you've got different races of predators and from different areas. And
they've got an alpha predator, like the wolf, and then they've got the dog, the standard predator. I like all the Predator movies actually, but they're not equal.
No, they're not.
No, of course. But I actually like them all. And some of there's one that's particularly, I can't remember which one it was, but it wasn't particularly not that great. But I still enjoy it because it's got a sufficient amount of predatoring in it.
Okay, I get that.
That's
yeah. So we'll go back to this film.
Well, it's the same. Like I love everything about this movie, but I just can't get out of my bias of wanting to have seen this on the live action.
Oh, if this could be made with real people and real live action, it'd be way better. But that's the thing, is it's really hard to make these films like that and well. Like I always say the same with like Dragon Ball is my absolute favourite like TV show. But you can't replicate that in real life very easily. It can be done, but it takes so much work. So yes, I really enjoyed this. I thought it was really good. I liked the 3 stories. I like how they they still have got away and
yeah, the animation was good, the storylines were good, the characters were good, the predators were doing exactly what predators should be. It captured everything the movie was trying to do, and it did it really well. I'm just taking my personal bias out of it now, if you know what I mean. So I can see why it's been rated so highly, and for me, I would give it, with my personal bias out of it, I'd give it like a 7.5.
With your personal bias?
Without my personal bias.
Without your personal bias.
If it was me rating it for me watching it again, I wouldn't watch it again. Because I just can't watch animations. So I would be rating it nearer like a 5.8 to a 6 if it was just for me. But
you understand.
Based on its merits and based on the fact I'm reviewing it for what it's meant to be, it's done quite well.
So I like that. If you don't like animated films and shows and things like that, then you're probably not going to enjoy it that much. If you do, this is done really well. I would give it 7.5 as well. I would put it
because I like the Predators and all that as well, and like there's so much I like about it. Yet just flat out being an animation is just not my cup of tea, as us British say. So I just can't do it. But it's at least a 7.5 out of 10. And if you like the Predators, the universe, or you like animations, it's definitely worth a watch. If you like action, gore, fighting,
it's really done. It's done really well.
So 7.5. Killer of killers.
Here.